Welcome to 411 Carline. You can find us at 411carline.com. You can set up an appointment on our website or by calling 952-540-9000. You're welcome to view the free Carfax report on 411carline.com by clicking the Carfax icon next to the vehicle. It'll either say Carfax Advantage Dealer or Carfax One Owner, depending upon the vehicle and the history. We have this 2009 Lexus IS250. It is all-wheel drive. We buy a lot of these. They're very popular, very reliable, very minimal maintenance. Brakes, tires, oil changes generally are the maintenance on them. This one went through the shop, got inspected. Brakes and tires and everything were good. We had to do a couple things like a suspension level sensor and a hub assembly, I believe. Whatever the mechanic recommends. We did a air and cabin filter as well on it. Try and do those on all vehicles. This one is in definitely above average condition for an IS250. A lot of them have a ton of scratches and stuff for some odd reason. This one here, we have to do a little bit of work on the lower front bumper there yet. Have our paint guy, but it's relatively free of dents. Very minimal scratching. There's a couple. I think some of this will buff out yet. There's a couple on the back bumper too, but I mean really clean. If you look in the common rust areas here, down in here, I see no signs of rust. So wheels are also relatively clean, which is unusual. They do have some curb rash, which is very common just because they stick out further than the tire. So they all have a little bit of curb rash, but the faces of them are pretty clean, which is rare. Take a look at the inside here. It's dark leather. It's actually in really good condition. If you look at the bolsters, for 119,000 miles, you would never guess it based on the interior. It doesn't have any smells or anything like that. No pet or smoke odors or anything like that on the interior. 119,211 currently. No lights on the dash, of course. These have a nice info system here where you can scroll through. Have paddle shifters as well. Kind of fun. In order to use the paddle shifters, you'll put it over into sport there, and then you can go through and you can see the shift position there where it changes up 6-speed. So some people like those. Dual automatic climate control. This one does not have a navigation system, but the navigation system in these is kind of old anyways. The only thing you gain with it is a backup camera. It's a pretty small car, so backup camera isn't terribly necessary. It does have home link if I can get this to focus. Anyways, on the mirror there is home link, garage door opener, also a compass mirror. Moonroof works as it should. Heated and ventilated seats, which are super nice, especially with the darker leather. Does have the factory manuals. Also aux port located in here. I was looking and I do not see anything that's related to Bluetooth on this one. I think this would be a little bit before that. Sometimes you'll get it on the navigation ones, but it'd be kind of around that period where it was not as common in cars to have it factory. So yeah, runs really smooth. Sometimes they're a little bit shaky, I don't know. This one isn't. They run pretty quiet. Backseat, I didn't notice any on any of the carpet or anything, any like staining or tears or any unusual wear. I mean, the leather on this actually looks like it's barely been used in the back. Tires look like they are, I think they're Coopers, and they're in all season. Looks like they're fairly new based on the tread depth. It's kind of hard to see, sorry, sun's shining, but tread depth looks fairly new. We didn't put them on, so I don't know how new they are, but it does have comfort access, which means you can always leave the key in your pocket. You do not need to take it out of your pocket. UPS van backing up. This one does have a ski hole there. And then factory floor mats. Again, pretty clean car. It looks like it's been well cared for. Always good to see. Take a look in here. Yeah, it's pretty clean. Forgot to show you this door panel. Nothing wrong with it, I just like to show everything on the videos. Be extremely transparent. Take a look underneath here. Wow. I guess I should have looked for this one in film, but it's super clean underneath. Usually you get rust on those little bolts and stuff there. You may hear some ticking. That's my phone picking up the valve train noise. But I would venture to guess that this one is almost completely rust-free based on the exhaust and everything. And the calipers look pretty clean. That's usually a telltale sign. That's the easiest thing to look at, is you look at the brake calipers, and if they're clean or if they're rusty looking, and tell how much salt it's seen. Unless of course they're brand new, but these ones are not. So yeah. Looks pretty clean. Been doing these YouTube videos for a few months now, and you'd think that I would look at the Carfax beforehand. Sometimes I even forget what year it is. This one I didn't, but the other thing that makes me think it was from somewhere is you don't even have any rust on any of these fasteners, which is very uncommon. Or like the engine fasteners. Must be from somewhere that doesn't really see winter. I don't know. I guess I'll have to look. But the normal rust spots are on fasteners in Lexus. And I just do not see any. Again, they do make like a little ticking sound because they're direct injection. But my phone just picks up stuff that the human ear doesn't, so it sounds more ticky. Could be an East Coast car too. I guess check out the Carfax if you'd like to know more. You can find that at 411carline.com, and again, you can set up an appointment there or by calling 952-540-9000. Thanks for your time today.